Okay, welcome to the new stream. The new stream is a homework stream, and we're going to be doing homework until the clock hits 12. Yeah, we're going to be doing this for the next 6 hours. And hopefully, I get almost half of my homework done. And if you think getting only half of your homework done in 6 hours of studying, yeah, yep, welcome to the life of a college student. But hopefully some of the people that pop into this chat are college students and they find this helpful. What we're going to be doing is a Pomodoro method timer, and that's not new to a lot of you, I'm sure. We're just going to try that out. We're going to try doing, I think, what do we got here? Those my thumbnails. Fun. We're going to be doing 27-minute time intervals, and then after those 27 minutes, we're going to give a 5-minute break. Then another 27-minute time interval, 5-minute break, and then another 27 time interval, and then we get a 15-minute break after that, right? So 5 break, 5 break, 15-minute break with 27 minutes of work time throughout in between those. So it's going to be like just kind of like push, 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 break, push, long break, and then start the cycle over again. But anyway, today we are going to be doing some. What do we got? We got some videos from Ross Cameron, and he's a investing guru. And basically he just teaches some pretty basic. I want to say completely basic, but he kind of introduces you to the fundamentals of how the stock market works, and he also goes a step further and teaches it in a way that he himself makes his own money in, and he doesn't leave anything out, which I really, really like. One of the bad things, though, is he has made a proprietary software that he kind of makes you pay for if you want to be like him. He's made it himself. He actually coded the whole thing. It was a long time ago. But I am very I respect that a lot, that you just go out there and you create your own software that says, like, your own software to make you profitable. That is insane. The fact that he's done that is so cool. And fake gurus are something that has been plaguing the internet for a long time. Um, but I don't think he's a fake, because he has gone to great lengths to prove that he's not to. And what I mean by that, not just as a fake, false way, but I mean that he has asked a third party company to come and verify his results, his trading results. And an unbiased company has come in and they've analyzed the broker that he's using, the app that he's using, asked for like the whole history of his trading history. And what they've done is just they've brought it out to light. It's not hidden behind only his information. He's literally has the PDFs on his website that you can actually do the research yourself and say, okay, this guy's actually legit. And that's what I really like about him, because he's pretty profitable almost every year. And I think they go all the way back until 2017, when he was actually sued for telling people how to trade, which was not good. But anyway, he ever since 2017 he's been posting his what do you call it, his trading performance. Some years have been really great, upwards of 50% return per year. But then some years he's gotten like basically just zero, and then some years he's gotten negative. But overall, he is up in the triple digits of percent profitable, which is incredible. So learning from this guy, fraud or not, which I hopefully have laid down a pretty good case of why he's not, is going to be very, very good. It's part of my homework for today. It's not part of college, but still, it's gonna be really, really good. So let me see here if I can get this stream out to some people. Trying to take a little break. Talking in front of camera is fun and all, but man, I sometimes wish for some human interaction sometimes. That's all right. Hopefully this weekend you guys are planning on doing something super, super productive. And I mean it. Like, just hammer out something that you've been trying to do. Like, this is the weekend. Make time for it. As soon as you wake up in the morning, your goal is to get that thing done, get that thing done the first thing it is. If something takes 2 minutes or less, get it out of the way. Get it out of the way, and then like just hammer at it, because you're gonna lose what is it? You're gonna lose motivation. You're gonna lose dedication. But you've got to capture that motivation and dedication as soon as you can. You don't wait for it to come. You do it. You do it while you have it. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyway, let's see here. You do it. You do it while you have it. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyway, let's see here. Okay, so I'm watching the stream as I go. Cool. Yeah, that's very nice. That's very nice. The bitrate isn't the best. Man, I should really watch myself on a video sometimes. But anyway, here we go. I'm gonna be watching this. You got to be doing homework as well. If you're not, I'm coming for you. I wish I knew where my viewers lived so I could just come to your house and say, "Why aren't you doing homework?" Anyway.
Of the order entry window and then press enter. Now, most platforms will show you some data here in this sort of top row. And what this is showing you right now is the percentage change, how much the stock is up. This is showing you the open price and the high price, or the high and the low. So you're seeing, and different platforms will show different data here. I'll show you how you can change your settings. And this is showing the total amount of volume today. It's funny that it's 16,795K instead of just saying like 16.7 million. But anyways, that's basically. So here, this platform, SOND, this has 1.9 million shares, and then it's just a sort of they abbreviate. They just sort of move the decimal point in, which is also kind of fun. I mean, because they don't even really clearly say what the.
I'm not starting the Pomodoro method timer yet. And just a quick backstory on what the Pomodoro method is. Oh gosh. It's a 27-minute timer. And oh, did I say this already? Oh, did I say this already? Basic. I don't want to say completely basic. Doing completely basic. Asking a third party. I think I haven't touched on it yet. I think I haven't touched on it. Okay, anyway, what we're going to be doing is a 27-minute Pomodoro method timer. And if you've been a long time studying person, you've probably heard about this. But it's a psychological trick that allows your brain to kind of take rests. What we're going to be doing is a 27-minute timer, and then we're going to take a 5-minute break. After that 5-minute break, we're just going to launch right back into a 27-minute hard work session. After that hard work session, it's going to have a 15-minute break. So kind of a longer kind of get your bearings kind of thing. So you kind of relax, and then we're going to go back into 27 minutes, 5 minutes, 27 minutes of work, 5 minutes of rest, and then 27 minutes of work, and then 15 minutes of rest. So it's kind of like that cycle of work, rest, work, rest, work, big rest, and then the cycle repeats. So that's what we're doing today. And I encourage you to also get a lot of homework done, and I'm gonna be playing some music, so you can turn me up, turn me down, doesn't really matter, but I'll let you know when that 5 minutes is over. When you see this thing turn blue, when you see that thing turn blue, it means we are in break time, right? So it just has a nice big timer there, and I should switch it over to when it's break time, so it just completely fills the whole screen. That's technical issues later, so that's what it's going to work like, and then we're going to go right back into 27 minutes, and I'll let you know when we're going back in. Without further ado, we're gonna get back into this.
What it is. I know what it is, but they don't clearly say. So in Lightspeed, you can actually go into your settings here, settings, and you can change the information that's displayed right in this window. So for instance, I have shares outstanding right here, and that tells you it's not exactly the same as the float, because the number of shares a company has issued is not going to be the number of shares freely available in the float. Some of those shares are authorized but not issued. Some of them are tied up in warrants or are tied up with insiders.
Okay, so I'm working on adding this second screen here for transitions. So first stream, there's gonna be a couple rocky moments in it. So we're setting up the entire like entire like vibe of things, and that's the word of the year, by the way, vibe. Um, or is it? Oh, I take that back. The word of the year is actually flow. I want you guys to enter a flow state while doing homework this night. It's gonna be hard if I'm just keep talking like this, so I'll try to shut up as soon as possible. Um, but still, we are getting to that point where I'm perfecting this kind of flow area. It's gonna be a flow art in itself. So I need to get media source. Nope. Sweet. I'll just put that down here. Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, so that's what we're gonna turn to, and then we're gonna do audio input capture. No, not that. Okay, audio output capture, audio output capture. Put that bad boy on. We are chilling. Okay. I'm gonna go back to homework, and you guys starting your homework as well. Hopefully, you've started on already. I've got other things to do, so here we go.
I've never looked at it from here. So the exchange and the percentage change on the day, those are important. And then these are some other things that you can add in here. But short interest, but the short interest is not always it's not always updated. Let's see what it looks like on some of these. Pre-market, seeing if there's anything here. See if that works on halts. We'll see if we got a stock halted. I don't know that it will with Lightspeed. So short interest is showing 0. Okay. Short interest. So it's not even. It seems like it's not even connected to data. So you could just get rid of that. Now again, depending on the platform you're using, you may not have the ability to customize these as much as I do. Over on Thinkorswim, for instance, what you have is what you get. So you've got, you can see you've got some stuff here, some data, but you've got the ask, the bid. I guess this is how much it's up on the day. So there's a little bit here, but not a lot. And to be honest, in this layout, I probably wouldn't. This is so small, 98%, 96%. It's so small, it's hard to read. So I probably wouldn't use it at all if I was using this account as for my primary account. Okay, so now we've got so some of the data that's displayed here in the top, which can be adjusted depending on the broker you're using. So some will let you change it around, some won't. But mostly what I look at is, of course, ticker symbol, how much it's up or down, what the volume is, and I'll check the market cap, or the share, sorry, not the market cap, the shares outstanding, and I'll check the exchange. So we haven't talked about this a lot, but what I think you already know, because we did definitely talk about this, is that I'm trading stocks that are NASDAQ, NSDQ, NYSE, and Amex, which is also NYSE Amex because NYSE bought the American Stock Exchange. So I trade stocks that are listed on these three markets. Something that is interesting is that I typically find that my biggest winners are on NASDAQ listed stocks. It doesn't mean I won't trade NYSE or Amex listed stocks because I will, but, and also for what it's worth, more stocks are listed on NASDAQ than on NYSE and Amex, but sometimes I feel like there's something just a little funny about how a NYSE and Amex listed stock trade, specifically at level 2 and market makers. So for that reason, I just have a little bit of a preference towards a NASDAQ listed stock. Again, I'm not saying I won't trade NYSE listed stocks because I do on a fairly regular basis, but during regular trading hours, there's also something that you'll notice, which is that there's no resumption quotes during halts. So when the stock is halted, we're going to learn more about halts, I think, in chapter 11. We're going to get into circuit breaker halts and how those work. Yeah, it's chapter 11 of day trading basics. You're going to learn that sometimes stocks get halted. There's a variety of reasons that a stock can get halted, but when it's halted with a NASDAQ listed stock, you can still see quotes for basically what people are willing to buy and sell the stock. And since you can see the quotes, you kind of know when it resumes trading, what price it's going to resume.
Because you're seeing the current quote. NYSE and Amex listed stocks do not display quotes while a stock is halted. So as a result, when it's halted, you see nothing, it's blank. And that can be a little unsettling because you're like, I have no idea where this is going to resume at. So during regular trading hours, I'm especially more cautious trading stocks that are NYSE or Amex listed. Okay, so some brokers will show you the list down at the bottom of this window. So it might have at the bottom a Q for Amex. Sorry, a Q for Nasdaq, or it's an X for Amex, and NYSE is maybe an N, which is a little confusing. But it's a Q for Nasdaq, it's I think an N for NYSE, and an X for Amex listed stock. So sometimes it's a very subtle abbreviation, but that is enough to know which exchange that stock is listed on, and then that's going to tell you whether or not you'll see resumption quotes if the stock is getting halted. Okay, so now you understand everything that's on the top tier, both in this screenshot that you see right here and also on the trading software that I'm using on a daily basis. Now let's look at the second tier. So on the second tier, we have the bid price. The bid is the highest price buyer. And since this is a buyer right now, you can sell shares to a buyer instantaneously. Someone is bidding to buy the stock at 225. And remember, we trade in a closed market. So someone is saying, I want to buy. You can sell them your shares if you already own. And the transaction then is complete between a buyer and a seller, right? So you have the transaction. If someone is selling at 1250, you can buy their shares, right? And now the transaction is complete. There's a buyer matching to the seller. So ultimately, the buyers are sitting on the bid waiting for someone to come and sell them shares. And sellers are waiting at the ask, waiting for someone to come and buy their shares. And they're being patient. They're waiting. Why are they waiting instead of just instantly executing an order? Well, that's a good question because as we know, if you see a stock, and I'll switch over to my this account here just so I don't mess up my metrics. So if you see a stock like this, you could say, oh, I really want to buy this. I'm going to put my order at 37. And now you're just going to have to, why is it doing this? Oh, it's because I logged out. Anyways, it doesn't matter. You could sit there and be like, I want to buy this 37. And you just sit there and you wait and you wait and wait. Now, if you really want to get in at that price and you don't want to pay a penny higher than that, then that's the way to do it. You just sit on the bid and you wait. But as an active day trader, when we see something that's moving, and what do we have up? REVB. We see something moving, I'm not usually going to want to wait and just let my order sit there on the bid. I'm going to go ahead and buy. And I'm going to buy from someone who's selling. Well, why is the seller sitting there on the offer instead of just selling on the bid? Sometimes, as we talked about, we'll see a lot of sellers with their orders lined up around what levels? Half dollars and whole dollars, right? So not a lot of orders, and then up towards 3, a lot of orders. Then not a lot, then 350, then not a lot, then 4, then not a lot, then 450, not a lot, and then 5. So $5, 450. We know that traders often put orders at these psychological levels because they're just logical. So people will put profit targets out at these orders, at these prices. And so those profit targets would be sitting on the offer, on the ask, waiting for the price to come up to that level so they can someone will buy their shares and they sell for a profit. Sometimes when a stock has been moving higher, you'll have traders who are like, oh boy, this thing's moving higher. But, if it pulls back down here to 4, I'd like to buy right here. So maybe they put a buy order at $4 on the bid, right? Again, around that psychological support level. Maybe they put their order at like 402. If it holds 4, I want to be in off that level. And my max loss, let's just say, is 399. As long as we hold psychological support, I'm getting in here with a 3-cent stop. So someone might put a buy order on the bid and really want to try to get in as close as possible to support because that means they have a tighter stop, less risk. Now all they have to do is make 6 cents up to 408, and they've got a 2-to-1 profit loss ratio. If this thing goes back to 450, they've got a 10-to-1 plus 15-to-1 profit loss ratio. It's terrific. So there will be people that choose to place orders on the bid to wait to get filled or place orders on the ask to wait to get filled. And as we talked about with adding and removing liquidity, there are also market makers who put orders on the bid to buy, knowing that they'll collect the ECN rebate, and then they turn right around, they put order on the ask to sell and collect the rebate on the backside. So they're getting the rebate both on the buy and on the sell. So if we go back here, if they buy, let's see, they buy 1,000 shares at $12.44, they're going to make a $2 rebate. And then they sell it at $12.45, 1 penny higher. It doesn't matter. It has to be at the ask. So they would just put it right at the ask, $12.45. Then they'll make another $2 when they sell. So now they've made $4 in rebates plus maybe a small profit between the bid and the offer. And that could be, $14 of profit there. Now these market makers will do that 1,000 times in a day. And that's how they're making, $15, $20, $30,000 a day from basically an algorithm that is just buying on the bid, selling on the offer, buying on the bid, selling on the offer all day long. So if you want to go ahead and get filled immediately, as I already showed you in the demonstrations yesterday, you could just buy, you put your order at the ask, you click the buy button and boom, you're in instantaneously, right? You get filled at 49, you're in. You want to sell to the buyer here at 45, boom, you click. What I can do is I can click the ask or click the bid and my price will change. So you see how the price changes? And then you can always move it up or down with the up and down arrow, click that sell button and boom, you're out of the trade. Now, if you want to be patient, you say, I want to get out at 50 and I'm not taking a penny less than 50, or I want to get out at 52. I'm going to put my order at 52 and I'm just going to be patient. I'm going to wait. If the stock comes up to 52, I'll get filled. Someone will buy my share. And if it doesn't go up to 52, then I don't get filled. Now, when you put a sell order out there at 52, there is no way the price can go higher without your order getting filled because this is an auction and you are listed there as one of the people selling at 52. So it could never go to 54 and your order at 52 does not fill. That would not be possible based on the rules of how orders are handled at the market. So if you put your order on the ask and the price goes above that, your order has to have been bought up before the price could go higher. Now, if you put your order at 52 to sell 100,000 shares, well, it could be printing 52, but if it doesn't go to 53, then your order doesn't fill. So it's possible that you'll have accumulation of people that'll buy some of your shares, but not all of them, in which case you would have what we would call a partial fill. So we've got the bid on the left, and we've got the ask on the right. The ask price is the lowest price seller, and since it's a seller, you can buy shares from the seller right now, instantaneously, because there's someone selling 1,100 shares at this price. Now, let's see. And of course, the spread is the difference between the bid and the offer. So now we're going to look at this right here, the number, size. You'll notice on almost all platforms, that number is abbreviated. So they drop 2 zeros, which means when you're looking at this right here, I'll just take a screenshot so it freezes the screen. This right here is the 9 is 900. The 15.8 is 15,800. You have to add 2 zeros. That's 5,200. That's 300. That's 200. That's 300.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the audio. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna stop the audio and I'm gonna switch it so you guys don't have to listen to this video. Name this one Spotify. Spotify Premium. Okay, hopefully that works. Hopefully that works. Dum 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 dum. Okay, let's see what have we got here. That's pretty loud. I'll turn it down to here. Da, 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 da. So if I start talking to you like this, it's gonna be almost twice as I'm gonna be almost twice as loud as the music. That's okay. Perfect. Yeah, this stream is gonna turn out so great. Dude, I can't imagine the future streams of this. It's gonna be so great. I'm literally like building it right now. Right in front of you guys. Like you can watch it. I know there's only 2 people watching. I don't know who you are. You could be one of my best friends. I don't know. You could be some complete stranger from Dubai. I don't know. But hey, on this stream, you are a friend. So, voila. All right. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. And I'm gonna add I'm gonna add some more things because I'm actually crazy. But you keep doing homework. I'm doing some other work as well. So you keep doing that. I'm gonna mute myself. Pomodoro timer starts now, by the way. Get on it. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, we are still got one viewer. Okay. Means the pressure's on, right? I'm going to be working for the next 23 minutes, and then I'm going to react to this solo. I think it's it's a tuba solo. I'm going to react to it. So this person got a certificate, best of center. Very, very nice. So that'll be our incentive. Anyway, we gotta get to some real work here. We gotta get down because we don't got much time left. Okay. Okay, time is ticking. Time is ticking. Hopefully, this one viewer is doing his work. Okay, doing some work here. Very good, very good. Okay, so the stream is showing the important stuff. Let's hop right into see what our to-do list is to do. Okay, we got to go into physics. That is probably the most pressing of matters. Hey yo.
Hello?
What's going on?
Here's the situation.
Okay.
So for this thing, it's free for like ISU students and
Ah, there's the catch.
Hold on.
Okay.
But the guests, we can only bring 2 people each. So like we can bring 4. Me and Drew can bring 4 other people.
Oh, fire.
And so that covers it. But here's the thing.
Okay.
Jacob texted Eli and was like, "Hey, what are you doing today?" And Eli was wondering if maybe Eli didn't know about Sawyer first.
Mm-hmm.
He was wondering if Jacob could come with us.
Yeah, why not? That's 4 people.
Well, we just have to tell Sawyer. We just have to decline Sawyer.
Oh, wait a second.
That's the only, because Luke's coming too.
Oh, right.
Because it'd be you.
Oh, you're right.
You, Eli, Luke, because Luke's not an Iowa State student.
Oh my gosh, that's
He's
terrible.
really in the Iowa State, yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing. I don't want to kick Sawyer out, but
Right.
I probably already told him, and he's probably already super excited about it. So if you don't want to, that's completely okay. But
Let's see here. Okay, to my viewers, I've got 2 watching right now. To the 2 people watching this stream, some unforeseen things have come up, and now I have to leave, which is really too bad. But we did get some stuff done. I'm very, very glad. Hopefully, you got some things done. But I'm going to end the stream now because that's just how things are going to roll. But yeah, I'm super sorry. We will do another one of these streams Sunday night, so tune in then. That Sunday will be basically all day Sunday of just cramming out homework. Hopefully you got some stuff done. But again, it's too bad that this is kind of ending so soon. So see you, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.